It's Monday, January 30th, 2012, and this is news. With Mitt Romney now riding a commanding lead in Florida pre-primary polls, Newt Gingrich slammed the former Massachusetts governor on Sunday with accusations of serious character flaws, a charge difficult to refute given Gingrich's expertise in the area. Polls also show Florida voters gravitating toward Ron Paul's principled conservative approach to fiscal matters. In fact, Paul beat both Romney and Gingrich among Florida voters who think jihadi extremist is, quote, something zany those crazy kids are doing these days, end quote. Meanwhile, Rick Santorum has already moved on from Florida to other upcoming primary states. The 53-year-old former senator seemed to acknowledge he expects a poor showing in the Sunshine State and that he's just tired of being called Junior, Young Fella, Sonny Boy, and Whippersnapper. Florida's Governor Jeb Bush and Senator Marco Rubio have each declined to issue endorsements before the primary, leading some pundits to suggest that either man might yet jump into the presidential race or harbor vice presidential aspirations. A spokesman for Bush said he'd rather drink from a septic tank. Senator Rubio agreed, noting he'd rather watch MSNBC. The Senate debates a bill today that would ban members of Congress from trading stocks on insider information and would force disclosure of their stock transactions within 30 days. Introduction of the Stop Trading on Congressional Knowledge, or STOCK Act, has already made an impact, spurring investors to dump shares of a mutual fund that invests in equities recently purchased by members of Congress. The now plunging mutual fund trades under the four-letter acronym for Stocks Congressmen Acquire Methodically. And finally today, the Obama administration's recently announced mandate that even Catholic universities, charities, and hospitals must provide employees with free contraceptives, including the so-called morning after pill, has many wondering if the church will violate its teaching to uphold the new law. Health and Human Services Secretary Kathleen Sebelius said the Obamacare complimentary condom commandment is wildly popular, protested only by those who are captive to primitive superstitions and people who oppose the fundamental human right to have your contraceptives paid for by your coworkers. After all, said Sebelius, it takes a village to prevent a child. For PJ Newsbreak, I'm Scott Ott. Click on pjtv.com throughout the day for your antidote to the obsolete media.